Dear friends, welcome to our new video. If you are not subscribed the channel, please hit subscribe button and activate the bell button. In this video, we will mention some tips about weight loss and holidays. This is especially true when it comes to food consumption. Because food has become such an important part of our holiday get-togethers and parties, it is critical that we remember to eat in a way that is beneficial to our health. And when you look at some of the delectable food options that have been made available, many of which have been created with love by your friends and family, it's almost always easier said than done. Because the vast majority of partygoers are unlikely to be concerned about their weight. They are less likely to bring healthier versions of their favorite foods. Because the food options are always enticing, it is then our responsibility to stay on track with our diets or to control what we eat. You can keep track of your weight while attending holiday gatherings if you follow the recommendations in the following 15 holiday eating suggestions, which include some excellent ideas. 1. Stop eating when you've had enough to eat. The majority of people will not, or will not be able to, do this. The members of the Clean Plate Club, who don't want to leave any additional or leftover food on their plates, are particularly targeted by this campaign. That extra portion of food on your plate doesn't have to make you feel bad about yourself. When your stomach is completely satisfied, simply push yourself away from the table and exclaim, "No more for me, please." 2. Take a couple of extra or longer walks to burn off some extra calories. Walking is a great form of exercise that can provide a good cardiovascular workout, especially in colder weather conditions. This is especially true when there is a thick layer of snow covering the ground. What about putting on your coat and shoes, grabbing your dog's leash, and taking a walk around the block or down a few blocks the next time you take your dog out to do his or her business? You will be contributing to a healthier life as a result of the exercise. 3. Calorie counting isn't necessary in this situation. This is completely pointless and will drive your family and friends, as well as yourself, crazy. Because, let's face it, there are already enough stressors to contend with during the holiday season. Being a few pounds overweight should be the least of your concerns. Rather than attempting to keep track of your caloric intake, the most beneficial thing you can do if you're already dieting is to concentrate on how much you're eating rather than what you're eating, rather than what you're not eating. With the exception, of course, of those who are on a strict diet and must abstain from foods that are high in carbohydrates, sugar, and other sweets. This is one situation in which foods such as potatoes, breads, cookies, candies, and cakes should be avoided at all costs. 4. Use low-fat, sugar substitute, or fat-free ingredients in your recipes to make them healthier. Many people have expressed concern that fat-free or low-fat ingredients have altered the flavor of their favorite dishes, usually in a detrimental way. Only a slight difference in flavor can be detected, however. If you didn't know that regular ingredients such as sour cream had been replaced with fat-free or reduced fat substitutes, no one would object to the taste of this dish. When you use sugar substitutes such as Splenda, Equal, or other similar products in place of pure cane sugar, you may notice a difference in taste. If you have picky eaters in your family, simply prepare 2 different versions of the same dessert or snack and allow everyone to choose their preferred version. 5. One large meal in the morning instead of snacking or eating small meals throughout the day. There will be differences of opinion on this, but whether you eat a large meal all at once or several smaller meals throughout the day, the amount of food you consume is roughly the same. The difference between eating a large meal once and eating it again is that you will be completely satisfied, or will have the full feeling, and thus will not be as hungry the second time around. Remember that you should eat 3 square meals a day, and then a couple more on top of that. The accumulation of unwanted pounds will undoubtedly result as a result of this. It is important to always remember to eat in moderation and pay attention to when you are feeling full. Stop eating as soon as you realize you're satisfied. 6. And respect your own personal eating limits, and avoid exceeding them. This recommendation is extremely important if you are currently dieting or trying to lose weight. Aunt Betty has no idea how much food you're capable of consuming in one sitting. In spite of the fact that her homemade pound cake is delicious, if you're on a diet, you might want to skip the second helping. Many people enjoy splurging during the holiday season, but it's really just a matter of willpower when it comes to doing so. If you can't help yourself and have to eat some of Uncle Fred's ambrosia salad, eat a smaller portion than you normally would. 7. Making healthy food selections. Almost every family has at least one health nut, and many families have several. In the event that there are healthy food options available, opt for more basic fruits and vegetables rather than the traditional holiday spread of pies, cakes, and cookies. Also keep in mind that those extra dips can lead to an increase in body weight over time. Don't be afraid to ask about the ingredients in the dips so that you can make an informed decision about whether or not you can consume them. You can always bring healthier food dips for fruits and vegetables with you before the big get-together, such as yogurt or reduced-calorie veggie dips, which can be found at most large grocery stores and are readily available online. 8. Consume food in smaller portions and with moderation. To summarize, reduce your intake of all of those high-calorie treats by 1 serving per day. By doing so, you can still indulge in all of the delectable foods without gaining the excess weight that comes with them. Don't forget that healthy foods such as basic fruits and vegetables should be used to balance out the bad foods, which tend to be high in sugar and carbohydrates. 9. Drink in moderation when it comes to alcohol. There are no plans to promote drinking and driving, but if you plan on drinking more than the legal limit, or if you plan on doing anything at all, you should always have a designated driver due to the cold and icy conditions on the roads. Instead, many holiday beverages contain significant amounts of added sugar, so limit your consumption of eggnog. This is true for both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages alike. All of the above beverages are excellent choices, as is water or unsweetened tea. If you enjoy soda pop, there is also diet soda pop available. 10. Whole grains should be substituted for grains that are high in carbohydrates. White breads, sweet cakes, potatoes, cookies, and anything else that you believe has a high carbohydrate content are all to be avoided during this period. Many diets try to stay away from these carb-heavy behemoths because they can cause you to gain a significant amount of weight in a short period of time. Choose foods that are made with whole wheat, multigrain, and sugar substitutes for your holiday celebration. Obviously, this is no substitute for stuffing your face with calorie-dense junk food, but you will be grateful for your decision come January. 11. There will be no food served after 7 p.m. This can be a tremendously difficult task. This is especially true given the fact that the majority of holiday gatherings take place after 7 p.m. This indicates that you should consume some food before attending the holiday gathering. When food is consumed after 7 p.m., it does not get properly digested and eliminated. As a result, it is preferable if you eat a substantial meal in advance. If you absolutely must have a snack, however, you can eat something healthy like fruits or vegetables that are not dipped in fatty sauces. 12. Drink twice as much water as you consume. Increased consumption of alcoholic beverages will trick your body into believing it is full. Consequently, you can consume large quantities of water, unsweetened tea or coffee, diet sodas, low-calorie fruit smoothies, non-carbonated soft drinks, and other similar beverages without feeling guilty about overindulging. Drinks with a lot of sugar should be avoided because they will sabotage your weight loss efforts. Before you go grocery shopping, make sure you eat a meal. Instead of eating before engaging in any calorie-burning activity outside the house, or even inside the house, you should eat something before doing so. While going grocery shopping on a full stomach has many advantages, the most important is that you will be less likely to purchase all of those fattening junk foods because you will not be tempted by them because you will not be hungry. Staying on track and only purchasing what you require at the grocery store will allow you to avoid filling your cart with calorie-dense foods and maintain your weight loss goals. 13. Arrange for a fun outdoor activity to take place. Make a plan to do something outside, depending on where you live and whether the weather is warmer or colder than normal. There are a variety of activities that you can do alone, with family, or with friends that do not require you to consume food. Cutting down your own Christmas tree, last-minute gift shopping, walking through the park, you may want to do this with someone or a group of people for safety reasons. Sledding, skiing, skating, playing backyard football, collecting pine cones and making simple bird feeders out of bird seed and peanut butter. And any other activities you can think of are all great options. Keep things interesting and everyone in the holiday spirit by substituting one item per week for one day of exercise or workout that you would normally do. This will keep things interesting and everyone in the holiday spirit. 14. What happens if there are no healthy food options available? Please bring some with you. Cutting up vegetables or fruits to make a holiday health tray for your friends or family members may be a welcome change of pace. Why not try to bring some healthy holiday cheer to your next get-together by bringing some healthy holiday treats? Someone else in your extended family or circle of friends is almost certainly trying to reduce their waste as well, and would benefit from a healthier than usual food option as well. However, even if this isn't the case, you'll save a significant amount of time working out later on when all of those high-calorie, high-fat foods have attached themselves to your waistline. It goes without saying that there are always more things you can do to stay at a healthy weight all throughout the year. Try to incorporate some of those habits into your routine during the holidays, since we all tend to eat a little more and make less than savory decisions in order to stay healthy, fit, and slim during the season. You may be able to make the ideas and the guidelines above more suitable for your lifestyle by modifying them. Keep in mind that being healthy is a way of life that should be practiced throughout the year. It is especially important to avoid slacking during the holiday season, when there are numerous unhealthy eating options available to choose from. With the suggestions above, I hope you have gained an understanding of how you can maintain a healthy weight while still participating in Christmas activities without becoming a St. Nick's helper. If you liked the video, press like and have a look on the references in the description box.